Hey, today we're going to have a bit of a showdown between Neca and Super7, Ace Duck from the TMNT cartoon. So I've got a bunch of other stuff around here to compare them to, but mainly we're going to compare them to each other. They also come with different accessories, they got different colors. I really like the color of the jacket and the hat on the Neca one. He looks very cartoony, just like the Neca ones tend to. I put like the similar or same head on for both of them. The Super7 one is shorter, he wears his hat lower, his wings are bigger. He's exactly like the figure I had when I was a kid, but I think he had a bit of a darker jacket. And Super7 is usually the bigger ones, but this guy is shorter than a Super7 turtle. Donnie here. I have the arcade Raph, or, well, if I had more space this would be better. I have Donatello by, I can't remember the name, but he's awesome. He's a great, perfect representation of the cartoon, and he's got metal parts. What's the name? You'll know it before I do. I should just give up and move on with this. Maybe I'll think of it eventually. So, I think the Neca one looks better with the Super7 Donatello, and the Super7 one goes better with the Neca turtles or the metal turtle. What is I remembered it earlier, but now I can't. They're dope. But yeah, he's just like I remember from childhood, but there are a bunch of differences we're gonna go over. Plus I have the accessories. Let's take off their hats. So now we have a nice clear view of the two. We'll talk about the differences. Well, the color of the jacket is different in the hat. I mean, I like theirs, I like their two-tone, but his jacket actually comes off and it's a different material, because if you take off the wings, you can take off this jacket and put on this jacket, which has Turtles logo on the back, just like the figure when I was a kid, or the original figure. That's sick. Or you could potentially put it on someone else. So that's one extra thing that the Super7 comes with. The original toy, which the figure is based on, was already a really good representation of the cartoon. So Neca colors are more vibrant, but did not come with the grenade strap. Came with a holster and an extra gun, and it's a revolver, and then he has like something automatic. But our Super7 looks like he has a Desert Eagle. Only got one, but it's more powerful, and he has grenades. Super7 comes with this whole extra set that's like, what do they call it? I should know these things. I'm sure it's in my mind somewhere. But it's still put together like when you bought it, the original toy, and you had to take apart all the weapons before you could put them on them. If I make a custom Ace Duck one day, I can use all these extra accessories and just paint them to match. And maybe I'll make a plane and I'll use these wheels. Why else would you have these wheels? Maybe he's got a hangar and he's fixing a plane that's not there, so he just has the wheels. Or he wants to build a plane, but he could only afford the wheels, so he's waiting until he can save up to get the other pieces. Probably that one. Let's get to the alternate weapons. And I guess before I get to the weapons, I'll get to the price, because it all ties together in my head. So this is a rare case where Neca is more expensive than Super7. You're gonna pay an extra like 20 or 25 bucks for the Neca one. It comes with Mutagen Man, and he's dope. It only came out in a 2-pack as far as I'm aware, because that's how I got him. You get an extra figure for that extra money, so that's good. And then there's this gun that looks like a Super Soaker laser hybrid, and in the pictures Neca has Mutagen Man holding it, but I was displaying it with Ace Duck because it matches his jacket and it kind of reminds me of a plane. I was gonna watch the cartoon. I'm gonna watch it after. I have it on my computer, but I forgot to watch it before I did this. Super7 Ace Duck comes with a Tommy gun with some great detail, white and gray and brown. The original one, I guess, didn't come with a Tommy gun, so the attached weapons here doesn't have it. That's okay, because that's dope enough just having one. So I don't know, this is kind of cooler, but it's really hard to make him hold it. The only way I could get him to hold it is if it's touching the ground and helping him stand up, but he's also hard to stand up. He's very skinny and his feet are smaller. I really love this Neca one. Ace Duck's one of my favorite side characters. characters, it did come with this film reel, which is an awesome accessory, and a VHS tape, which is another awesome, great accessory. But where I think you'll come to my side, this is the alternate head. Neca's, he is just like shouting or loud whistling, doing a bird call. It's okay. This is Super7's. That is so awesome. He's smoking a cigar and the goggles come off. He's wearing like a flight hat, and you could put the goggles on this head if you wanted. So that's what takes it to the next level from toy I had when I was a kid. Well, also it's fully articulated, and so is Neca, so I'm not going to show both. But I put the same hands on them and did a similar pose. I got the Super7 one months ago, but I was waiting to make the video, and I unboxed them last night because I was going to do a comparison instead of an unboxing. You can see the back of his jacket. So he does have grenades, but only 2. They're on the belt, the same as his holster. So that's sick. Am I reconsidering? A little bit. His wings are smaller, but they're easier to put in, and they still look good. But I guess in the cartoon, that's probably what his jacket actually looks like. Where the toy had a TMNT logo on his back, he wouldn't have had a TMNT logo on his back because he didn't even know about the TMNT. And when he finally found out about them, they weren't a cartoon, they were real in the cartoon world that they all lived in. So that was their backs or their jackets. You could take the wings off of both of them, but if you take the wings off of Super7, you can put this other jacket. I'm gonna get these alternate heads on, and then you can really make your decision if you agree with me, or maybe I'll change my mind, but I highly doubt it because the second Neca head, not as good. Plus the Neca one, all the joints are a little loose. It's hard to stand up. Okay, here they are in all their glory. It's a Neca alternate head where he's yelling, and the Super7 where he's smoking a cigar and he's a very tough duck. This Super7 version of Ace Duck could almost pass with the original turtle figures. He looks perfect with the Neca turtles. So the Neca Ace Duck I think goes better with the Super7 turtles, and the Super7 Ace Duck goes better with the Neca turtles. But I'm gonna have to say the Super7 one, he wins. Tell me if you think different. Tell me if you agree. Tell me why you think different. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, remember, always keep your head up. Peace.